What's up, guys? Andy with Andy's Auto Care Plus. This obviously is not a video for vehicles, so to speak, but what we're going to be doing because...
Yep, and I'm him helper.
Yep, exactly. She's my helper. But I got this. I did a lot of research, as I do for lots of things.
This is insane.
Yep. And this is, from what I found, best bang for the buck.
We're both going to open it.
Yes, we're both going to open it. But I did a lot of research on a couple different channels.
Yep,
found this
with the
one.
knife.
And then, okay, you got to let me finish talking now.
Got it.
Okay. And then also bought some of this right here, because we're just going to do basically a quick unboxing of this.
Yep.
And then also use it in the end of the video.
Good at this.
Okay, so let's open it. Okay, let's open it.
Open with knife.
Well, I already did that part.
Got it.
Okay, lift it up. All right. So we're going to take everything out and we're going to put it on the table.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nice handle. Don't drop it, though. I'm just going to let her do it because she's having fun doing it. Looks like it has a pretty solid handle here. From what I saw in other videos, everything looks like it's pretty well made.
I heard that.
You did.
Yeah.
There's a clear extraction tool.
Whoa.
Instruction manual. This is the clean out for the actual bottom piece of it.
It's not.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see what other attachments are in here.
Whoa.
Can you pull it out? Oh, there's part of it.
That's easy to open. Open.
Very well packaged. It's in there nice and tightly.
Whoa.
Oh, that's one of the attachment hoses. Oh, that's the big piece, I think. I'll pull that one out. Here, pull that one out. Okay, put that on the table.
Woo.
Put it on the table. Alright, what else is in there?
Get
Any small pieces?
No.
We're ready for the big one.
big piece.
Pull this out. Yeah, it's in there nice and tightly. It's almost like it's Christmas or something. Is this like Christmas to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's go being
Oh,
present.
can you get those out? Grab those,
No.
I got you. I'm not gonna let you fall. So it actually comes with some solutions. So there's one of them.
Yeah. And here's the last one.
Here's the last one. See, she's a natural.
And
All right, now we gotta pull the whole thing out. Ready?
here's this. Oh,
All right, ready?
and crush.
All right. So that's everything out of there. All right, so this is what you get with it. I mean, this is part of it, obviously. This is an attachment. This is an attachment. Obviously, this is handle and that sort of thing. And what is this?
Thing what plugs it in.
That is correct.
That is called a
All right, I'm gonna get this thing assembled. It's pretty easy.
Yeah,
assembly
yeah,
from
yeah,
what I
yeah,
understand.
yeah.
All right, and then we're
And
gonna
I'll
get to
show you
use it.
what are these.
What are they? Show them. Show all the people watching. They're the chemical.
Chemical.
Thousands and millions.
Yeah, it will really help it.
Now
All right.
watch.
Awesome.
And here's the
All right,
big
we'll come back with this all
picture
put together and we'll show you how it works. Okay, we're back. I got the machine all filled up. I've actually already used it. You can kind of tell right there. One thing you do is you fill it with hot water because I was trying to figure out why it says heat. You know, I wasn't sure. But I read through all the instructions. You actually fill it with hot water, hot tap water, and then I added. Hang on one second. I added this in right here, the chemical that it came with. So it has very accurate fill lines on there. So that's what I did. And then I just filled a cap full of solution, put that in there. And then I've already done a little bit. You guys can see right here that I've already done a couple stripes in here just to kind of see what it would do. I vacuumed it thoroughly with my terrible vacuum. But now I'm gonna do some more extracting on this right here. I'm saying extracting because I'm used to a car, but carpet cleaning right here. This water is absolutely disgusting. One of the reasons why I bought this was because I got 4 kids a dog, a cat, my carpets get beat up really, really bad. So you'll see it's pretty bad coming out of this. I've never shampooed these carpets, and we lived in this house 6 years. So they're pretty bad. So here we go. It's pretty easy to use, actually. So you got your little spot cleaner here, which is pretty cool. It squirts out a little bit of water. So here's the spot cleaner. So one thing we're gonna notice real quick, I've only done this little patch here. You can see it's already at the full level. So you gotta empty this, it looks like a couple times for the amount of water that you're actually putting in here. This is like worst case scenario carpet pretty much. This is really, really bad, like I was saying. It seems ultimately like it's working really well. I go over it a few times after using the solution in it and then actually work on getting as much of the water out. It is pretty damp, but then again, I just did it, so I mean, my hand's wet. So it's not like it's gonna leave it dry. It's not like it's gonna do that. So you gotta leave it and let it sit and dry for a couple hours. I have seen some reviews where they let it sit after doing it once. They let it sit for about an hour and then go over it again because it actually loosens that stuff up. Because the only thing I'm doing to clean this is what chemical is already in here. So it's not like I pre-treated this. You could probably pre-treat this with a really good carpet cleaner, and I'm sure it would help a lot with getting out some of these stains because this has got some really bad stuff in it. This is the highest trafficked area in the whole house is right in here, so that's why. So ultimately, so far I'm really liking it. It's definitely getting a lot of stuff out of the carpet. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna do this whole area, and then I'm gonna come back and start over again and see if that actually makes a difference on how much is coming out of the carpet. Okay guys, so I went over this entire patch of my carpet. I'm actually a little embarrassed in how bad it was, to be honest. I'll actually post a picture of it right now. And then, so that picture was actually this whole filter, or the plastic and everything. I pulled it apart to clean it afterwards because it's actually extremely easy to take apart. You pull up like that, that piece comes off. Push these two tabs here, and this comes out. So I cleaned this, and that's what that picture was. All that dog hair and that sort of thing. And that also, probably a lot of that would be prevented if I had a really, really good vacuum, which actually I'm planning on getting a vacuum. I'll actually stick a link down in the description of the vacuum that I just purchased, but I don't have yet. So it's a Shark vacuum that you can check out in the link or in the description. I'll also have a link in the description for this carpet shampooer as well. So like I said, it's easy to take apart, easy to maintain, it seems like. That just goes right back on really, really easily. I would suggest cleaning this out most definitely after every time you use this thing. I mean, that's probably a no-brainer that you should do that. That's probably why they make it so easy. So I got it freshly filled up with fresh hot water, more chemical. I got this all drained. So and I actually changed the setting. I went down to the middle one because you got max clean. You got express clean down at the bottom. That's probably for like, it's not going to squirt very much fluid. And then you got deep clean. So I'm going to put it down to deep clean because we already did the max clean and that like got the carpets really, really wet. And so now I'm going to put it on this other one and try to see what I can get out of the carpets after it's been sitting for about 20-30 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna film that, see how gross it is, that sort of thing. And we'll go from there. So here we go. It's got a really quick learning curve. It's really easy to learn how to use this thing, so. One thing I am going to point out is that a lot of this is coming out. For me, I think I actually saw a video where a guy had a lot of fuzz balls, that sort of thing, and he thought it was his carpet coming up. I think that since this thing is it has such powerful suction to it, that it's getting stuff out that a vacuum just doesn't get out, to be honest. It's just such a high-powered suction in there that it just gets off chunks of stuff that's embedded inside this carpet so much that not even a vacuum is getting out. I guess I'll test that when I get that other vacuum and do some spots of the house that like I didn't do already, and we'll vacuum it with that other vacuum compared to my current vacuum and see what that actually does. See if that's just the case. So I'm pretty sure that's the case though, is just because this thing's such a strong suction. All right, so it definitely is a lot less fluid when I have it on that other one, because in half the time this would have been filled up, and I'm still not at the full mark. It's really close. But my overall impression with this shampooer here is it is doing a killer job, to be honest. I've rented like the Rug Doctor ones that you rent from the store, that sort of thing, and I've never really been that impressed with them. Although it does seem like those ones leave the carpet a little drier, but it could be because I was just saturating it with that first of the Max Clean one, because it really does introduce a lot of water that way. So I'd be cautious about that. If your carpet's not really that bad, probably the setting I just now have it on, which is the deep clean, is probably going to be just fine, to be honest. Because on that setting, I'm still getting a lot of stuff out. That water's still disgusting, and I've gone over this like 4 times now already. So I'll actually show you a little clip of me dumping that water out real quick. So my overall impression with this thing, is it worth the money? I would say yes, absolutely, because renting one, you're looking at anywhere from probably around 50 bucks. If you're like me and got a lot of traffic in your house all the time, I mean, we're probably going to use this once a month from here on out, maybe on the express clean where it doesn't drop very much water. Once a month, maybe every other month, something like that. that adds up really fast, and we'll be able to keep our carpets nice and clean. So anyway, hopefully you guys liked the video. Click that like button if you did, please. Leave a comment down below of what you guys think. Maybe you guys have a different one, but I'd love to hear about it, and let me know what you guys think of the video and the review. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Click that subscribe button too. You guys know what to do. It's YouTube. Anyway, peace.